Welcome to City Update. I'm Gavin McRoberts, and today I'm joined by Deputy Fire Marshal Wallace. He's with the Fayetteville Fire Department, and we're here today to talk about fire safety. And you know, leaves are changing. It's that time of year. It's wonderful. And I know you guys just wrapped up the month of October with your Fire Prevention Month, and you guys have been putting out a very important message. Tell me a little bit about that real quick.
We did. We have crews that have canvassed the area more than normally, and they've been installing a lot of the smoke alarms. We provide the 10-year smoke alarms now, and they also check batteries for older smoke alarms in residences.
Because I know it's around the month of November, whenever the time changes, we always want to encourage people, check your batteries, check your smoke alarm, press the button, make sure it's sounding and everything's working properly.
Absolutely. So once you check your smoke alarm, if you identify that you need another one, or you need a battery, or you even think that you need assistance with checking that, contact your local fire station.
Excellent. And now I know with leaf season, leaves are coming out. What's some of the safety message you have for residents when they want to start raking those leaves?
Well, we want to remember that ultimately the city has an ordinance that prevents open burning. And what that means is that the leaves that you're starting to gather and see falling from the trees now, you need to dispose of them properly by contacting the solid waste department. I know you're going to give the viewers some information on that in a little bit, but one of the things we don't want to do is burn those,
right.
Whether it's in a campfire or a burn pit, whether it's a portable or stationary burn pit in your backyard, or you know, in somewhere on your property. You don't want to put those leaves in that open burn pit. And
it can spread quickly. You don't want to burn down your house or your neighbor's house.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
And those burn pits, they're designed for solid materials such as chopped wood,
right,
and things of that sort. So you never want to, especially burn trash in there. You definitely don't want to burn any leaves in there.
Because it will just float up and those embers will go pretty far, and next thing you know, you got a fire starting 20 feet away.
Yeah, they'll be in the pile that you hadn't
gotten to yet.
And gotten to yet.
Exactly. So, and I know now this open burn, if somebody sees an open burn going on that's illegal, what can they do?
So the best thing to do is dial 911 and let the fire department come out and speak with that person or extinguish it if they do determine it's an illegal burn.
But now when we talk about open fire, that doesn't include recreational fires, right?
It does not. So recreational fires, they should be at least 20 feet from a structure. Recreational fires are religious type fires, ceremonial fires, outside bonfires, again, smaller fires that are 3 feet in diameter to 2 feet in height. And that's not to be confused with what we mentioned before with burn pits.
Right.
They can be within 15 feet of a house or a deck, outside wooden patio or something like that. So just making sure you've got that space in there, and again, that you're burning those solid fuels in there.
And what's some other safety tips, like have a hose ready or?
Absolutely, you want to have the area cleared out, so if the fire does get outside of the burn pit, it doesn't spread to any other combustible materials. Have some type of extinguishment close by. Always be monitoring that fire. Don't leave it when you think that it's going to burn out on its own. Make sure it's extinguished before you leave that area and leave that fire to itself.
Exactly. You got to be very responsible, because it can be very dangerous if you're not paying close attention.
That's right. That's right. And another thing I'll mention, Gavin, is making sure that when we're trying to light those fires in those burn pits, don't use any type of accelerant. No fuel, no liquid, no kind of propellant or anything like that to help you get that fire started. We want to use regular materials to light those solid fuels in those burn pits.
Exactly. Nobody wants any unexpected surprises that way.
That's right,
so.
And no injuries either.
Exactly. So, if loose leaf season's starting up, so remember, we talked a little bit about this earlier, that if you're going to be raking your leaves, rake it up containerized. Solid waste will come and pick it up on your yard waste pickup date. We also have loose leaf coming up. That's where we have the big trucks with this giant industrial strength vacuums, and they'll suck up all that leaves. That's actually going to be starting up the week of Thanksgiving. So go to the website, www.looseleafseason.com. You can find your zip code and when your zip code is going to be picked up. Just remember, make sure you have your leaves to the curb by the start of your pickup date, or they might not get picked up. And please make sure you don't put any trash or large limbs in those leaves, as that can damage our equipment and slow down our ability to suck up all the leaves around the city. So I want to thank you for coming on and joining us, and welcome to the city.
Absolutely.
I appreciate it, and I want to thank you for joining us.